and I just got finished coaching. I am on my way home so that my mom can drop me, or my dad can bring me back home. Tonight is a really interesting event at MIAD. It's like one of the annual things that the sophomore IAD students do. It's called the Shelter Project, and I could have one of my friends explain it better because I can't explain it at all. Alright guys, so I will see you at the Shelter Project.
So basically this is supposed to be a disaster relief temporary shelter, and it's supposed to be designed to fit one adult and one small child who could be displaced from their homes due to a natural disaster. And so what we wanted to go for in this design is something that would be really comforting to people, so they kind of resemble a house, because what better way to feel comfort than to make it look like a house that you would just comfortably live in. And the way we designed the rooftops is angular so that it leads rainwater in and then away from the front doors. And then we also added some nice cute little aesthetic features to make it look more homey. Like we have little numbers on the doors and handles on the doors as well. And we positioned the handles towards the outside of the door so that it kind of like snaps shut. And then that way we didn't have to actually make a locking mechanism, they just kind of shut on their own. And then we have our light in the corner here to kind of make your eye draw down, but it's not dark enough here to really get that visual element, so there's only a little bit of that light. Alright, so we're gonna enter in. I don't have anything set up yet.
It should be connected.
We went for function over form, and so it's really big. It's the big one. It's one of the, if not the biggest shelter. You can easily fit 3 people laying down in here, which is something that not a lot of other shelters have. We basically wanted to go for a lot of space that you'd feel comfortable with in, because ID is designing for emergency shelters, so people are being displaced after like a tornado or a hurricane. You want something that you don't feel cramped in, especially like Thornton said we could be living into these up to 4 months, so I definitely wanted to feel comfortable personally just living in it for a night, let alone 4 months. So this is how we came up with the idea. We got a little bit of a locking system inside just to keep the door shut for the wind purposes. Got our identification numbers right here, and a completely waterproof roof. So, yeah.
As a freshman, you are told to go to these events and see what the sophomore interior architecture design and industrial design students can do in what they produce. Both classes, they both have different parameters to go by and different rules. What interior architecture and design have to do is create something aesthetically pleasing and try to accomplish that within the 2-week time frame, and with only 4 sheets of 4x8 sheets of cardboard and then a half sheet of coroplast. So what I did is I wanted to draw from personal experience and where I'm going as an artist and where I want to be. So I am incredibly inspired by geometric forms, very angular things, something that creates like this austere appearance that sometimes may be off-putting, but I find a little bit of warmth in it. So exploring that process, I also connected Japanese culture within it, and I love the idea of like having my own zen through my favorite form, which is like the triangle. I love how directional it can be. So I started to weave these triangles together using nothing but twine, and I kind of found myself rethinking and contemplating what it was that I was going for within architecture.
Alright guys, so unfortunately I don't have any more footage from the Shelter Project because I didn't have any more memory on my camera / phone, but like I said, this is a yearly event, and I'll try to get more yearly events from MIAD on this. So like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget, peace!